M3, did you leave cookies and milk out for Snoop Dogg last night? Because you know that it was 420 Eve.
I did not.
Well, I did. I also have this hazy dream of me walking into the kitchen at like 3:30 in the morning. High as fuck, and I think
You
ate
did
them.
it.
And I had a bellyache this morning too. I was like, damn, I don't feel too good.
There you go.
That's what happens when you see a whole Oreo package ripped apart and half a gallon of milk chugged. But it is 420.
420
it is
today.
420 today. I know when the pod drops, it won't be 420, but I hope that everyone that listens to the pod that day when it drops, they still partake in some activities to kind of go along with the vibes. Now, M3, is there any special activities, extracurricular activities you're partaking in today, this afternoon?
I declare the 5th.
I would also like to declare the 5th and let you know that I'm being responsible at the moment for everyone that is listening, and I am sober.
There you go.
I am
Yeah,
sober
me too.
for this pod. Yeah, I've got my coffee right here, not even anything in the coffee. And today's kind of a drinking day. I think me and the wife are thinking about going to the pool.
Oh, nice.
I could have put a little Jamie in the coffee.
That is dark ass coffee you're drinking right there.
You've seen my coffee. All right, let's kick it off, man. Episode 6.
Yes, right?
I believe so. I think it is. Episode 6 of the Mac and M podcast. I am your host, Corey Mack. I am joined by my really good friend, world-renowned DJ M3, ladies and gentlemen,
Killing me,
flexing on camera. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now you know we pod every 2 weeks. You know what's going on with you? Said you got a busy week on your hands,
man,
more
it's just been nuts.
projects,
Family stuff, project stuff. It's just been crazy.
dishwasher went out, so now you're scrubbing by hand.
Yeah, yesterday.
Oh,
Although they're gonna deliver a new one. I just don't know when. Today, tomorrow. I'm not sure. But
does the wife get on? You know, we've got a baking business here at the house, so we probably have a lot more dishes, I would think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Than probably
yeah.
you've got on a regular day.
Yeah.
But is the wife on your ass about dishes sitting in the sink?
Not yet.
Does she get on you about
Not
that?
yet,
No,
man, not yet.
Just because y'all usually use the dishwasher.
Yeah, all the time.
Okay.
But yeah, they better hurry though.
What about when you leave dishes in the sink and you haven't loaded the dishwasher?
I don't, man. I don't mind doing dishes with the dishwasher. I
you
really
know what?
don't.
You know what? Just stop talking. Stop talking, because Lori's gonna listen to this pod
No,
and be
I
like,
don't.
"See, Mondo doesn't have a problem doing dishes, and they've been married for
why?
no."
Because
you're throwing me under the bus right now.
You know why? Because people here sometimes don't put it in there right. It's all they don't wipe it down.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yes,
they don't
dude,
put
it
it
has
in
to be-
right.
do
They don't
it-
wipe. Oh,
do it right,
shit.
damn it.
Shit. You sounded like a mixture of my wife and my mom at the
man, do it
moment.
right.
And I am terrified.
Do it like you're doing it for yourself.
It is 420. This is supposed to be a relaxing, chill day, and right now my stress level has just skyrocketed.
My bad.
I know in the last 2 weeks, the last time we spoke on the pod, you had your very first club event since the pandemic began. 14, 15 months since the club. How was it?
That was insane. Oh, it was great, man. I got to tell you though, let me see. The first hour, I couldn't get my mixes right. Like, I think because I couldn't hear right, and they added additional sound to that club, and I don't know, man. It was so fucking weird. Like, I could not get. I wasn't comfortable till like an hour in. Put it that way.
Okay.
And then after that, it was like butter. So. But
what was the crowd like?
Oh, it was dope. It was full.
I thought you were going to be Insta storying the whole night, and you only did one picture the next day with DJ DC.
Yeah, I know.
And
no, it was great.
Who else was
it
in
was
the
great?
picture with you?
But
Someone else?
I wore a mask all night, dude. I'm vaccinated, but still, like, because it's a small place, and everyone's just dancing and fucking jumping up and down. It's just like, but I had fun, man. It was great.
Did you have a cocktail?
I did.
Because for those of y'all that don't know, DJ M3's classic cocktail of the night, and he will only have one unless you can somehow pressure him into a second one. And it's tough, ladies and gentlemen. But a Crown and Coke.
Yeah, I did.
Classic
I actually did.
cocktail. He had one.
And
yes,
dude,
yes.
I'm not bullshitting you. Fucking all night, they just kept bringing drinks up. I'm like, I can't drink that. Like, it's just gonna sit there. Like, And yeah, I appreciate it.
What was the reception?
I wasn't going to drink all that.
Well, was everyone just excited? I mean, DJ M3 back in the spot, Brass Monkey.
I guess.
You know,
I mean, yeah, we all had fun. Why you put me in that spot?
Is there any more coming up?
I'm not sure. Well, for that event, probably not till next year. But I think once things start to ramp up, going into the summer, of course, there's going to be stuff popping up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. Well, like I said, I was excited for you. I know you were DJing. I think it was the night I had my show that night, so I was trying to see if you'd post anything. I did hear from a couple people. If y'all listened to the last pod, I did hear from a couple people that were out there at the club.
Oh, okay.
And they said they were a little disappointed with you.
Oh, why?
They said that Montera by Lil Nas X and Peaches by Justin Bieber did not come on that night. And you assured them right here on this podcast, on this platform, that you were going to hit those two records.
No, but I did hit like, LL, DOC, Salt and Pepper, some freestyle, shit like that. It's an old school party, man. Come on.
I saw someone recently hit you up. I think this past weekend because you did the Vibe Night, 107.5 on the Vibe,
I do
right?
Saturday nights. I mix Saturday nights, yeah.
With Xavier and AK.
Yeah, and Renee.
I saw someone say, oh shit, an old school Stigma record. They were excited. Are you playing Stigma on Vibe?
Oh, no, that was Renee. He was...
oh, that wasn't you?
He was playing my stuff, yeah. That's always weird, man. But I appreciate it.
No. But I like it, though. It's a money move. You've got a new project out. Hey, Renee, like it'll look better if you drop my record so I could get those Spotify spins up.
That
it's
was
all about
actually
streams.
old Stigma records from back in the day. And yeah, I mean... I'm so bad at playing my own stuff, dude. I don't know why. I don't know why. I really don't, but I appreciate everyone else playing it. That's cool.
Whenever I'm thinking about choosing music for our pod right here, our two songs every pod, I'm always wondering when you're going to hit me up and say, "Oh no, can we throw in one of my new ones?"
Oh,
and
okay.
I'd be
maybe I will next time.
like, I mean, if you want to do that,
Okay.
Let's promote here. We've got a platform.
That's right.
Let's get you some money, man. Because I know you just got a new car recently too. So
I'll hit you
congratulations.
Up,
Round of applause.
Thanks.
Hey, I know we want to report on this just briefly and just give our condolences to the family. But last pod we were speaking, DMX was unfortunately on life support, and since that time has passed away, transitioned into the afterlife.
Yeah, it was sad to hear that. But yeah, I mean, it didn't look good the last time we recorded. So I knew something bad was going to happen. But yeah, man, I mean, God, it's sad.
Yeah, it's sad when you start hearing the kids fly in, the family fly
when
in.
that happens,
It started sounding more, more tragic every day with the news that came out. But yes, rest in peace to DMX. We're keeping your family and friends and loved ones and you as well in our prayers.
Yep.
Condolences to all of them. You have any favorite DMX moments? Do you have any stories? Do you remember your introduction to DMX? Because you are a club party type of DJ. That must have been some hot.
Well, he had two.
That must have been your shit back
yeah,
then.
that was definitely. He had two big bangers that are still bangers now. But the main one was Party Up. Come on. That was the one. People lose their minds when you hit that, even now, but I mean, I have tons of vinyl from DMX, man, in my garage right now.
Really? Wow.
I have albums, all of his albums, I think, on vinyl. Just crazy, man. It just sucks that, he had to pass. But I guess he was going through some stuff, huh?
Yeah, dealing with some stuff. And I've seen just some, people out there that were really close to him that feel like, he finally is in a better place, that he finally is, all the pain's gone. So,
he was a big part of my my DJ career. I mean, all of his records, like, they were great, man. And also, Black Rob passed away.
Oh man, yes. Rest in peace to Black Rob as well. I'm glad that you said that.
Crazy, man.
2021. I know we're always going to have death, right? I mean, that's just a part of life.
I think he was sick though, right? Black Rob had issues, health issues, I think.
Oh God, I don't want to report incorrectly on
I think
this.
he was sick.
I
Something about kidney failure.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what was wrong with him. Yeah, and DMX, like he overdosed, right? That was his
and then
deal.
it triggered a heart attack.
Yeah, triggered. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, man. I mean, it sucks, dude. Yeah, I hate hearing stuff like that, but you know.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, like I said, once again, rest in peace, DMX, rest in peace, Black Rob. And we are hoping to not have to constantly report every pod on.
I know, right?
Another passing, man. It's tragic. I don't want to get into the recent shootings that have happened, but once again, Mondo, in the past 2 weeks, Devontae Wright shot trying to get back in his car, flee police, unarmed. The officer said she's a 26-year veteran.
Yeah.
She's a trainer to new recruits. She is the president of the police union.
Wow.
And she says that she mistakenly grabbed her handgun when she meant to grab her taser. I'm going to call.
The taser was on her left, right? The gun was
so
on the right
so it's
hand
very
side,
specific. So I believe your gun is always on your dominant
which
hand.
is her right, yeah.
So if you're right-handed, your gun's gonna be on your right.
Exactly.
Your taser's on your left. Your gun weighs a shitload more than your taser,
and it's yellow and it's smaller. So
and it's two different colors. One is pure matte black, and the other one is bright bumblebee yellow. And I don't want to make jokes out of this. But
it's a split decision. I understand that, but
yes,
she was surprised, because he took off, right? She shot. He took off, and she's like, "Oh shit, I shot him." Like she was freaking out. So it was a mistake. You can kind of hear it there, but the guy shouldn't have ran. And my thing is like, why mess with this guy if he's gonna leave? You know him. You know his car. You're gonna find him.
That is one of the biggest things people say, that he wasn't trying to cause you harm in that moment. He was trying to flee. Yeah. You've got the license plate. You've got everything.
Catch him. Like, come on.
Exactly. I feel that way a lot about these high speed chases that we see that always results in the speeder crashing into a family.
Yeah.
I always think that's terrible. And here's my thing, M3. You don't need to chase this guy. You've got a helicopter on him. just follow him until he stops driving.
But that's
you
just
pursuing
that's
him.
The danger of him killing somebody else. Him killing somebody else is what they're scared of,
But then they always end up crashing into someone and killing someone.
That's what I'm saying.
Someone,
that's why they're trying to catch him.
Oh, yes. Yeah. No, absolutely. Also, there was just a mass shooting this past weekend at the FedEx. I don't have all the information.
I think he worked there,
but
right?
I believe so. I think he took his own life after he shot and killed 8 FedEx workers. New information just came out about him. He is white, ladies and gentlemen. So I want to tell you right now, once again, a white domestic terrorist in America. And I think we're starting. I think we're starting to understand who we need to fear. I think that we're starting to slowly realize that there is a specific type of person and community that we really need to fear, all of us.
Mental illness, dude, is the driving force of some of this stuff.
Well, no, but M3, they just recently reported on this one that he was looking into white supremacy groups here in America about a year ago, searching it online and starting to get more and more information on it.
That's not good.
So,
yeah, but was he still sick in the head?
Connect the dots. He could be, absolutely.
He could do
and mental health is really scary right now.
Yeah,
man.
it is.
This pandemic has really, people that were struggling with mental health before and just struggling to make it through, and then the pandemic, I would say, it's scary times out there. I said, I didn't want to talk too much to it, but rest in peace to those that have been lost. And hey, a big time for us right now. The Derek Chauvin case. The jury is they're deliberating right now.
Yeah.
At this very specific moment, today is the very first day of full deliberation for the jury.
Yeah.
I am hoping for justice because I can really tell you.
If he does not get convicted, they're going to lose. Everyone's just going to lose their fucking minds, dude. I mean,
with Devontae Wright happening 10 miles down the road from the courthouse of where Derek Chauvin's happening.
Yeah. I don't know, bro.
They already closed schools.
Oh, did
out
they?
There.
Oh, shit.
They sent all the kids home as of what's today? Tuesday, as of yesterday,
And-
all kids are virtual
And
learning.
they just need one person not to go with them, right? One juror to say no.
That's what's so scary, man. That is what's so scary about our justice system.
Well, I saw they showed a clip of a couple of pics from the autopsy where he's scratched on his face and his shoulders are all bleeding, bruised up. I'm like, holy shit, that's a lot of force, man.
Yeah, it's just they tried to say that he might have died because he had too big of a heart, that could have been a medical condition. And I love how the prosecution ended it. I forgot which lawyer this was, but he said George Floyd did not die because he had too big of a heart. He died because Derek Chauvin had too little.
Yeah, that's right.
Of a heart. Rest in peace to George Floyd again.
Yeah.
Prayers to his family. I think President Biden called his family last night.
Shoot.
To speak to them and to check on them. Guys, this is the case of the century. I don't know what to tell you.
Big case, dude.
This is a big deal. And this is a big deal of just the emotions in America going forward for the next couple decades. A lot is resting on this case. So once again, I really hope that justice is served. And, God, man, just some shitty things going on. And I cannot get into my phone right now to get to our next topic. Okay, so really excited for this next topic because you know me. I'm a historian in this. You know what I mean? I am... I've done my research. I think you know that. Everyone that knows me. GOT, baby.
Bro, you know everything about that damn freaking show, dude.
And I was excited for this one too. And I love it because I didn't even know the 10-year anniversary was coming up. And me and the wifey just wanted to start watching it maybe last month during March. And it's so funny that when they were 10-year anniversary, I was like, oh, perfect. I'm, of course, watching it again. Every spring, I watch the whole show. I don't know. But yes, the 10-year anniversary of the Game of Thrones show. It premiered on HBO April 17th. It is by far my favorite show of all time, my favorite story of all time. I have read the books now 3 times. Listen to the audiobooks. I've read the first book personally. And then I just realized I really loved what Roy Dotrice, the way he read the book on the audiobook. I just fell in love with how he said it and his accent and his different characters.
Okay.
I've listened to the Fire and Blood book. I've listened to the history of the world of Westeros, of Westeros and Ice and Fire. I mean, I've done it all, man. So celebrating the 10-year Game of Thrones anniversary. Mondo, me and you had so many talks back at the station about the show. Every episode, we would have a combo in the studio for at least 2 hours. Once again, sorry to our bosses that were like, y'all are working really hard. We were. I mean, it was totally show prep.
We're working hard.
Totally working really hard. But favorite moments. I know you love the show as well. Favorite moments, favorite episodes. Give it to me.
There was 2 that really kind of freaked me out. The first episode ever when they push, what's his name? Bran.
Yeah. Jamie pushes Bran. Yes.
Off the window.
Wow.
That was like, holy shit, this show's fucked up.
Yeah.
So, but my favorite episode has to be Battle of the Bastards.
Oh, man.
Incredible, dude. I fucking
what
love
fucking episode.
The way that episode looks, bro. Yeah, hands down that one.
That was the biggest battle they had done to date. I remember when the info came out about that specific battle and that, I forgot, that one took a couple days to shoot. I know it wasn't as big as the final battle with the Night King in season 8.
That one was fucking dope.
Yeah. For people wondering, Battle of the Bastards was when, spoiler alert for anyone that hasn't watched the show. If you haven't watched it, so sorry. But that's when Jon was going to take back Winterfell. He was trying to save Rickon from Ramsay Bolton. And Ramsay entices him, kills Rickon.
Yeah.
And entices Jon to go forward because Jon wasn't supposed to.
I know.
They were supposed to hold their own. They were supposed to draw him in.
Yeah.
And Ramsay gets him. They swarm. The part that gets me, I love when Jon's standing there by himself and sees all the horses, all the knights riding at him. And he knows shit is over until the brigade behind him smashes. Oh my God. But when he's pulling himself out of the pile of dead bodies, holy shit.
That's dope, man.
Whoa.
And Ramsay got his.
You love how Sansa does him at the end?
I hated that guy, dude.
Oh man, lets the dogs just
Might as well, right?
Man, I think the dog starts licking the blood off his face and then just takes a chunk. Oh God, that is a terrible. You know, Game of Thrones has really opened us up to just the terrible ways you could die. Like there is just some real shitty ways to die. You know what I mean? Like.
And being castrated has to be bad too.
Like what happened to Theon or just the eunuchs in general?
Come on.
Oh, Jesus, man. Yes. The first episode, you're absolutely right. The first episode, they show the White Walkers at the very beginning. That's with them when they kill they kill those two men of the Night's Watch. They show Bran getting pushed out of that tower because Jaime's giving it to his good old sister Cersei,
which is disturbing.
I can tell you, for me, man, some of my favorite moments is when Khal Drogo melts all of the gold and says, "Here is your crown for a king," and pours it on top of Viserion's head.
Yeah, that was messed up.
That is an awesome way to kill someone.
That
Oh my
crown
God.
was fitted perfect on him.
Oh man. Oh, I think that's what he says too. He says like a crown fitted for a king, and then boom, just pours the molten gold on him, and it just like, that
was sick.
One of my favorite episodes is Battle of Blackwater Bay, when they light the the hell is it called? The green fire.
God, what's that?
Oh my God, I was just thinking wildfire. There we go.
I couldn't remember the name
Wildfire.
of it. Yeah.
Battle of Blackwater is just, and that was one of the biggest scenes they had ever shot in show history.
Also, when they killed the mom and the son.
Oh no, that's a terrible scene.
I mean, dude, I wasn't expecting that because I didn't read the book. I was just watching and then I'm like, holy fuck, they just killed him.
That was heartbreaking. And at that time, I wasn't into the books just yet. That was the end of season 3. So a lot of those things I didn't know were going to happen yet. Oh man, as soon as you hear them playing Reigns of Castamere
I know.
up top, and then you see them shutting the doors, and Catelyn looks around.
Yeah, she's like, what's going on?
And when she lifts Bolton's arm up and sees that he has the plate, the metal mesh that protects you from arrows and shit, she's like, "You son of a bitch," and slaps him, and then boom.
Yep.
Oh my God. That's another scene I literally cannot watch. It's too much for me. What about favorite character?
Jon Snow, I guess. I do like his character.
Yeah, you love the come up.
Yeah. I can't believe Bran winded up the man.
Oh, I know, right? Like he already didn't
did
get to
not
be
expect
enough. He
that,
already got to
though.
be the three-eyed Raven.
Yeah.
And then he gets to be the king at the very end.
Come on.
His story was really cool. I will tell you, I think Tyrion's story is just, Tyrion has a really incredible journey through the whole show.
He lived all the way through too, so.
All the way, man. And it's like from, going to the wall, then getting captured by Catelyn and them, and getting taken to the Eyrie because they think that he is the one that tried to kill Bran with the knife. Tyrion, and don't get me wrong, Dany is my favorite character of all time, but Arya's storyline, I don't think there's a fiercer woman in the show than Arya.
She was brutal, man. She was awesome.
She was fucking awesome. And then worst character of all time, and I just recently said this on a podcast last week, the Candidly Crystal podcast, shout them out because that was a lot of fun. But Sansa. I hate Sansa.
It was boring.
She is boring. She is such a little bee the whole time. And I'm not saying that in a wrong way towards a woman, ladies and gentlemen. I heavily respect women. But such a little bitch the whole time. M3, crying. You get to live at King's Landing. You're eating all this good food.
Well, Arya told her that. Like, she's a princess, not what she was,
It's like Joffrey hits you a couple times. Okay, but look what Arya has to go through.
Yep.
Living on the streets.
She was blind at
living
one
in the
point.
woods. Blind. In a whole nother country.
I know.
In Bravos. I mean, yeah, Sansa's storyline just got me upset. M3, how bad was the 8th season? Because I was just telling you off mic, I still can't watch it. I've only watched it once.
I felt like they rushed, that whole season. I get it. They just wanted to get it over with, get it out. but
That sucks.
they try to cram a lot of stuff in those episodes. If when you look at it,
6 episodes, from 10-hour-long episodes to 6, and they didn't even give us like an hour and 20. It was like an hour and 5.
Yeah.
Those pieces of shit.
hey,
They fucked us.
all
They
in all,
fucked
it was
us.
still the whole thing was great.
And then they fucked me at the end. Once again, spoiler alert, John stabbing Danny. Why'd you do that to me? Why'd you,
He had to.
Why'd you take 2 characters that you knew we all loved extremely?
He had to.
And you chose which one? I know, but he's a kinslayer.
Yeah.
Because that was his kin. And now he's a kinslayer. And I can tell you, kinslayers are not viewed well by the gods. So I think there's going to be a sequel that's going to
Even
come.
if she's going nuts.
But she had every right to go nuts.
I know. but
Everything
still.
that happened, she had that right. When you're held down for so long, M3, you know it. You got to rise up, man.
I guess so.
You got to start burning some people alive.
Yeah.
Can't take that shit anymore. And I don't want to hear anything about Samuel Tarley's family getting burned. If you don't bend the knee, what do you expect to happen? She gave you the option. If you bend the knee, you get to go back home. You get to own all your lands and titles and everything. They chose not to bend the knee. I'm so sorry.
I know.
You know, I don't know what to tell you. For any Game of Thrones fans out there, what I will tell you is I do have a solution. I've talked about this a couple times. M3, tell me what you think. There's a lot of things that just couldn't happen in this show because of budget, because of time, just the extensive world of ice and fire, what George R. R. Martin has created. There's so much. My solution is, I think, a really solid animated series. Like a really well-produced, solid actors like we had.
I thought they
and
were
an animated series.
I thought they were doing that. No?
Well, they're doing a prequel.
I know I know about
be,
the prequel, but I thought they were doing some kind of animated deal.
I haven't seen anything.
Okay.
I haven't seen anything. But what I can relate it to is I know there's a lot of fans of Star Wars that really love the animated Clone Wars.
Ah, gotcha.
Because
Okay.
they're able to do so much.
Yeah, you're right.
You can defy gravity on there. You can do whatever. It's animated. And I just think that they can really let the story fully develop. And there's just so much left out. You know, Catelyn comes back to life, M3. I know I've told you this before. She comes back to life as Lady Stoneheart. Sir Beric Dondarrion, he gives his last life to her. He puts his hands around her throat and actually seals up the cut that they did and brings her back to life, and he dies. So he's not supposed to be in season 8.
So
in the
why
books.
is it cut out?
Because they just didn't have the time and the direction they were already going with the story. It wouldn't have made sense to do that because they just had already changed so many things. And I'm telling you, true Game of Thrones fans, we need the real story for this to just be complete. But we are looking forward to the prequel, Fire and Blood. It's going to be coming out next April.
Next April, okay.
Next April. They are already filming. Cast looks phenomenal. For people wondering, this is going to be the story of the Dance of Dragons. When the daughter of the king, I believe King Viserys, I believe I'm right. He has a daughter. They're going to let her rule, but then they say a daughter can't rule. So then he remarries, has a son, and now that son says, he's the new king. She says, no, I'm the new queen. The house divides.
But this is 1,000 years before, what we saw with all of Game of Thrones. Is it correct?
No.
1,000 years back? No.
So Aegon, so the story
Yeah.
Aegon had just conquered Westeros 300 years before.
300, okay.
So the Targaryens were reigning for 300 years until the Mad King was killed.
Gotcha.
This happens maybe about 150, maybe 170 years before the things that, because if you listen to the show, when they talk about dragons, they say dragons have been dead for a while now, but they don't say dragons have been dead for thousands of years.
Oh, okay.
Dragons have only been gone from the world, or the main world that everyone sees, maybe 120, maybe 150 years, like something like that.
That long back. From what we just saw.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yes, I believe so, yeah. So looking forward to that. That one's great. Try to give you all a little detail on it. But yes, Game of Thrones, 10-year anniversary. If y'all want, go and watch the show.
Gotcha.
Man, it was just it was just really good, man. Really good. We got brand new music out right now. This is a great sign. We're trying to be a music pod, so I'm going to give y'all a little bit of the deets. But this is a great sign because I think all of our main acts, M3,
Yeah.
they're coming. The big hitters,
They are.
they're here. And I think me and you understood this. Me and you understand the music industry. We both know that a lot of these main acts don't drop an album or a major project in that first quarter.
It's kind of hard unless you have it ready to go in December, but I usually wait.
And already the rollout and everything. Exactly. So we're in the second quarter right now and or about to be. And it, like I said, looks like we're gearing up for something good. Young Thug has dropped his highly anticipated Slime Language 2 M3. I know you said you really didn't listen to this.
Yeah, I didn't.
I listened just a little bit. 23 tracks. Let's talk first about that.
That's a lot.
I think that this is the COVID pandemic playing into it.
Probably, man. That's a lot of songs.
I think when Kendrick drops, I think it's going to be over 18 tracks. I think when Drake drops, it's going to be over 18, 20. I think, you know what I mean? I think when these bigger acts come, I think that we're going to get a big bulk. 23 is a lot.
That is a lot.
A lot. So are the fucking features on this. Wild. Let me just run through it. Gunna, Lil Duke, Yak Gotti, Travis Scott, Drake, Rowdy Rebel, Lil Baby, YTB Trench, Lil Uzi Vert, Young KO, Sheck West, Kid Cudi, Meek Mill, Future, Nav, and Big Sean. M3, are you a Young Thug fan? Or are you going to check this out?
I will check it out. Definitely. Yeah.
You need to check out the song with Drake. Solid.
I know you told me I will.
And I'm not saying solid as in like solid track. I mean solid like, yo, that's the name of the record. And it is solid. Oh, it's so good. Anytime Drake graces a feature, it's just incredible. Absolutely incredible. Your love for Riri is my love for Drake, man. I see Drake's name come up and I'm fucking, oh man, it's like Christmas. It's like 420 every day I see Drake's name come up on the feature list.
I see that.
But yeah, I haven't heard too much of it. There is the ski challenge going out right now. It's off of Young Thug's ski song. Have you seen the ski challenge?
No.
Diddy did it and Drake did it. And no, you haven't seen it yet?
I haven't. Man, I've been busy. I'm telling you,
it's
bro.
It's something like this. You do like a little ski or something like that. And then like you do a little.
I'm not doing that.
Ladies and gentlemen, M3 will be at Brass Monkey this Friday night.
Be doing that.
Doing the ski challenge. I will, like I said, talking about music, let's play some new music.
Yeah.
You just checked out this track right before the pod. You were digging it. You were loving this guy, TJ Hickey's style.
Cool fucking song.
I thought it was really, really dope. I've been listening to this guy, Ollie Joseph, for a couple months now. They just dropped this track the beginning of April. So let's get to it, man. Brand new music for y'all right now. TJ Hickey, Ollie Joseph. Ollie Joseph, Bet It Right, brand new music available on all platforms. M3, like I said,
Dope. Dope.
It's really dope. Now, you were saying you really like this TJ Hickey style.
Yeah, I do. I like everything about it. The song, the hook, the music. It's good.
When I was looking a little into TJ Hickey, because like I said, I've been listening to Ollie Joseph for a couple months now. Really great. I'll tell you a little bit about him in a second. But TJ Hickey, he's out of Boston. You know me. I'm always going to be a fan of any artist coming out of Mass. But he calls himself a multi-genre artist. I saw this. He said that he doesn't really stick to one. Okay. Rap, country, rock, pop, like.
Nice.
And I think you can see that in this song right here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But he did drop a project this past February called A Different Kind of Hobby, and M3, 31 tracks on that album that he just dropped, this project he just dropped in February.
That's insane.
Now, check this out. Like I said, I've been listening to Ollie Joseph for a couple months now. He's out of LA. Couple million streams on Spotify. Numbers are looking great. Music sounds great. Take a Guess is my fucking shit. Gets me so hyped. But listen to this, M3. When we're talking about bulk of music, he dropped 20 singles in 2020.
Wow.
20 separate singles
crazy, man.
In 2020. And it's already dropped 3 this year. And we're in the middle of April.
It's working, man.
So between TJ Hickey having 31 tracks on, his brand new project, A Different Kind of Hobby, available on all platforms, and this Ollie Joseph guy dropping 20 singles in 2020, you can see these artists, M3, are ready. Like, they are ready to go. Locked and loaded,
bro, for sure.
And that's got to make you excited as not only a music lover, but just a DJ.
Could be playing a lot of new shit this summer.
Oh my God, man. Like, I'm already trying to build my little pool playlist. And it's getting tough because I don't like to have 50 songs on there, but I don't know who to cut out at the moment because it's coming, man. Oh my God.
Don't cut anything out. What are you talking about? Just let it roll.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell y'all, for all the listeners listening right now, Hot Boy Summer is on the way. If y'all don't know, Hot Boy Summer and City Girl Summer, it's on the way. Woo! Shame. Even for us married men out there. It's going to be a hot boy summer, this one. Let me tell you, I kept it real cool last year. I let the pandemic fuck shit up. 2021, I'm here for it, okay? Let's go. Let's go. Okay, the headline reads, U.S. calls for temporary halt on Johnson & Johnson vaccination over blood clot fears. M3, that is not the one you got.
I got the Pfizer. What'd you get?
I have not gotten one, and
Man,
because of headlines,
with you, bro?
and because of headlines like this, I will not.
Don't get that one.
I'm not getting any of them. I don't know what the hell is in that little needle that you're trying to stick me with.
Pfizer,
hell no.
Pfizer and Moderna are fine. They're mRNA vaccines.
Okay,
the
explain that to the
J&J
people.
and AstraZeneca, they're made differently, so I'm not sure how.
Explain that to people. What's the mRNA mean?
mRNA is just basically information that it gives your body. Hey, check this out. This when you see this virus, this is how you fight it. It's just giving it information. J&J and AstraZeneca, I'm not sure how they're made, but it's not mRNA. So that's what Moderna and Pfizer are. mRNA vaccines. Got it?
I don't care what they try to tell us. I have been healthy for over a year. This is one of the healthiest times I've ever been. I've always been pretty healthy, but I got to say, I feel fucking phenomenal. I'm 32, going to be going on 33 this summer. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I feel 21, 22. I'm not going to put something in my body that's then going to revert me back to feeling like I'm in my 30s.
Nah,
hell no.
I feel great.
M3, it is headlines like this that are scaring people out there. I already saw a couple people.
I could see that.
I already saw a couple people that got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine before this came out. They said, this is where they're stuck. They said, I'm trying to do the right thing. They told me to do the right thing, right? They told me get the vaccine to help others. I get the vaccine. It comes out. Blood clots are possible. Now, this is only 6 or 7 cases, confirmed cases right now.
Women.
Out of 7 million. Women as well, yes.
No, only women.
Or only women. Okay.
6 women, yeah.
But I mean, how are you supposed to feel when you see things like this and people like me that are already just hesitant. I mean, how are you supposed to feel when you start seeing things like this come out? It's only a matter of time till something comes out, but the Pfizer
I feel
or
if
the
you don't
Moderna.
want to get it, just stay home. Don't ever leave then. I mean, that's just it. We're trying to get everyone vaccinated, get everyone ready, because, bro, I mean, COVID's no joke. You know that.
Yeah, but you know what? But it's not just stay home, Mondo. When I go out and I have my double mask and face shield on, I'm being honest. But I mean, I feel safe. I can still go out like that.
Oh, you can't
I'm
go to
fine
a
with
club
that
like
shit.
that. I mean, I guess you could go to a club like that,
But you know what? But I'm already not into the club thing anymore. I'm married. I want to have children. That's old Corey Mack.
then stay home.
I am staying home. What do you mean? Like, I'm not complaining about wanting to go out.
I'm just saying, dude. If you're gonna have to go out and about, then you should have it. That's all I'm saying.
So what are you gonna do, or what are you gonna think if information comes out in the next 6 months about the Moderna and the Pfizer, and it's something bad?
No, well, the Pfizer, you got to realize, dude, they've been testing this since September. We would have known by now.
Mondo, September.
Yeah.
Mondo, there was people that breathed in asbestos when they were young, and it took 7 years for it to develop in their lungs.
I understand.
Come
that.
on, six months.
This is just information. It's telling your body to fight this virus. That's what it is. I mean, I'm fine with it. I really am. The J&J, yeah, I don't know about that. I mean, I don't know anything about it, but yeah, it's definitely. And mind you, dude, it's 7 million people versus 6 people that got real sick and died. So
Yeah.
it's what 0.000 point something percent.
I think what I'm gathering from what you're saying here right now is that you've been paid off by the Pfizer and Moderna vaccine companies to spew misinformation on this platform M3 that we have created. This genuine golden platform where we give people the fucking truth. We give it to them straight, and you are pondering and dancing around it.
No, but I will make people dance this summer when they're vaccinated.
Hey. Now, once again, I'm just messing with y'all. Hey, I support everyone's decision. You're damn right. I am still inside. I don't give a fuck, okay? You know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving it because when the apocalypse happens and shit goes down south, I will have no problem being locked in a bunker for the next 2-3 years because I've pretty much already done that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
I'm preparing for those kind of mass, annihilation type scenarios.
Now, wouldn't it be crazy if another virus were to come out and we're all kind of used to the mask thing, but what if in 10 years some crazy virus drops and you can't go anywhere?
Yeah.
What if I were just to spin from home, everyone dance from home, and that's the virtual club? What if it's just set like that? How fucking nuts would that be?
It was already going to be set up like that.
It was already going to be like that, but
if Facebook wouldn't fuck you DJs and content creators
I
over
know.
by removing music that you are making $30 to $40 that night off of tips.
Don't get me started with fucking Facebook.
Why are you allowed to play their music? I've got a great question for you, M3. This is so good. You make money when you spin at the club, am I right?
Yeah.
So why are you allowed to get paid and play Mariah Carey, Jay-Z, and anything at a club, and there's no repercussions from the FCC or whoever, but yet on Facebook, you're not allowed and you're not getting paid? There is a big disconnection between, and you know who did this, right? I'm going to say it right now. The fucking dude from Metallica. He fucked up the entire fucking game.
How?
Lars.
Lars is a drummer, though.
Oh, is he a drummer, Lo? Oh, fuck it. He's a drummer. Lars, let me talk to you, man. When Napster was when Napster was starting out, I get it.
I remember
Music was being down, and so do I. We remember LimeWire. We remember those servers. Music was getting downloaded illegally, right? You wanted them to go purchase.
It was peer-to-peer, though. I mean, it wasn't
CD
really.
and stuff.
It
What do
was
you mean?
peer-to-peer, right? LimeWire?
Oh, yes. There was people that were uploading stuff, and you were getting it from them.
You would get
Is that what you
stuff
mean?
from people who had that song, not from a server set somewhere in Germany or whatever the hell,
Okay. So Clearly, that is the way life is right now, M3. If I want to, every song is available right here with our setup that we do for our music. I've got the cord right now that goes to the XLR that goes into a headphone jack, right?
Yeah.
So ultimately for me, I can go onto Spotify and I can record any fucking music I want off of Spotify right now, master it up in my program or have you do it for me. And then I've got your whole...
Why are you saying that on this?
but what I'm saying is, but the thing is what I'm saying is we now are in that realm of time where you can go onto YouTube, copy the link and go into a YouTube to MP3 creator.
Yeah, I've seen those. Yeah,
and it
you're right.
creates it. I do it all the time for like sounds that I need, like the horns we use on here, the applause, just all that stuff. That's how we get it. So already M3, we're in the world where they can't follow any of that. None of that can really be found out.
I hear you. Yeah.
Artists had finally realized where they need to make their money is off of tours, is off of streams, bundle packs, merchandise. They got away from the whole selling records.
Yeah, you can't make money doing that anymore.
So
Artists know
ultimately,
that.
what Lars did is ultimately what is fucking us over nowadays with Instagram and Facebook not allowing that music to be played, the copyright, the DNA of it. That is all because of what he set into motion. It really is. It's all because of him.
Yeah. I know what you're saying, though.
And so now DJs like you aren't able to thrive in environments like this where you could be throwing a virtual party.
Yeah. I mean, that would have been great. I mean...
And you tried. I remember that night that you tried.
We all tried, yeah. It's insane, man. Something will give if something bad happens. If we get another crazy-ass virus, I mean, things will probably have to change because what they did this round was fucked up, but I mean,
yeah.
And I get both sides from the label and the artist
absolutely.
Versus, I get all that, but
you're pushing their music out to the masses like the club.
Yeah. Also, when you play at a club and you're playing all this stuff, the club has to pay BMI and ASCAP every year.
Oh, okay.
So they're covered on that end. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's all fucked up. Twitch, man, Twitch.
Yeah. Twitch. And you know what? It's just, I guess I don't mind it so much anymore. I know that was me and your vision in the very beginning of playing brand new records like the Drake record that with Young Thug. But you know what I really like though is now me and you are giving people a chance to listen to the new Drakes, to the new Young Thugs.
Gotcha.
To the new Rihannas, and so it forced me and you to adapt. And now we get to discover new music. And I will tell you, I was not this big on discovering new music until all of this happened, until, me doing my Catching Up with Max show.
Isn't that crazy?
They were muting the first part of my show. And I didn't, I was like, wow, they really do pick up on that. And they have the whole DNA servers in there that have the DNA of every song. And for people that don't understand that, yes,
it's
you cannot.
The waveform, it's kind of like Mediabase where they'll know when you're playing it.
Yeah, they know, they know you are not slick out there. They will find it. So, once again, fuck that Lars guy because he really screws. And if I ever get to meet Metallica, I mean, I would love to meet y'all. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love it.
Except
no, I still would be nice. I would just ask him, do you realize what you did back then has no meaning today? Do you realize what you did in 2003 or 4 literally didn't do shit nowadays, but all you did was cripple DJs and content creators from getting to push music?
Well, he's not going to get all that. Yeah, he's a rocker, but...
I know, God. It's all good. Hey, did you scoop up any of those Usher bucks?
No, man.
Okay, because I got change back from the grocery store. I said this on the podcast last week, but they gave me Usher bucks, and I don't know who I contact.
They look awesome, though.
They really looked good. So the headline reads, Vegas strip club showered with Usher bucks. Vegas strippers upset.
No, but he paid them.
Yes.
It's like, okay, you got those dollars. They're real dollars. All he had to do was just exchange them.
Yes.
Right?
Well,
he did pay him either. But yeah, that's funny though.
Well, so here's how the story went. So Usher was at a Vegas strip club. I think it was last week. And yes, he did. He ordered full bottle service.
I wonder, but hold on. I wonder if they had masks on though.
Vegas looks wild. I really don't know. Vegas looks really wild.
It looks like
I
it's
doubt
just
it.
back to normal, huh?
Vegas looks back to normal. Vegas is on some Florida shit, on some Texas shit. Just here it just looks so normal. But okay, so here's how it went. Usher's at a Vegas strip club. Yes, he bought bottle service. He paid the women with actual money the whole night, tipped and everything. But what people didn't understand was Usher has a Vegas residency coming up soon.
Ah, that's why he's
So
there.
this was a promo grab at the very end of the night. He threw
like
up
it.
$50,000 in Usher bucks.
I like it.
Now, what I'm thinking happened is a stripper, and all love out to the strippers out there. Y'all are hardworking women. We support it. Whatever you got to do in life to get that bag, OnlyFans, porn, strip club, I support it. Go get your money. But I'm assuming one of the strippers that didn't have such a good night, wasn't highly sought after, was like, yo, Usher throwing bands out here, probably scooped up a shitload and said, yo, what the fuck is this? It was 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s with Usher's face on it, but it looked like a straight dollar bill.
That's fucking awesome, though.
So she took to her social media to call him out. Usher was getting crazy backlash from it for a couple of days until his team came out and said, what are y'all talking about? We paid everybody everyone made real money that night.
Yeah.
This was just at the end to promote his residency. I've never seen an album or a residency or something promoted in this way. I thought this was
me
great.
neither. That's what I'm saying. I like it.
And it's funny too, because he's like walking around. There's several pictures of him walking around with like a clear briefcase with like $50,000 in Usher bucks. They spent a lot to get that printed. That's not cheap.
I love it.
I mean, that is great. Once again, shout out to all the strippers out there getting their thing on. Let me know how I can exchange these Usher bucks. Usher, if your camp can reach out to me, I want to know how HEB accepted these goddamn Usher bucks.
They got buddy bucks.
That's how they got me, man. Okay. Last but not least, Aaron Rodgers could be the next host of Jeopardy. If y'all do not know, he's been filling in for the late Alex Trebek. And they're testing out several different hosts. He did a 2-week stint.
Yeah. I think it's Anderson Cooper now, the next 2 weeks.
Yes. I saw a little bit of what Aaron did. I thought he did a great job. Guy does have personality. Question for you go ahead.
No, I didn't get to see any of it. I saw clips, though.
Yeah, I saw some clips. The question I have for you is Stephen A. Smith said this, and I guess just, what would you do?
Screaming A. Smith?
Screaming A. Smith. Hey, that's my guy, man. I embody a little Stephen A. when I'm on this pod.
He hates the Spurs. I don't, whatever.
Hey, but he hates the Cowboys, too. You got to love that.
Yeah, that's even
Oh,
more.
no, you can't. Aren't you wearing a Cowboys hat right now?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Okay, let's wrap it up real quick. But Aaron Rodgers could be the next host of Jeopardy. Stephen A. gave a really good point on this, and I guess it's tough. Aaron Rodgers only has one Super Bowl appearance, one Super Bowl ring. Clearly, he still has all the talent in the world, but it's just clearly looking like it may never happen for him again. And the more and more losses in the playoffs on that big stage, M3, it eventually diminishes your legacy more and more. Like, you can't sit there and just say, yeah, but I made it to 3 division things, but you lost them.
Yeah, I know.
But I made it to 3 NFCs, but you lost them. It just starts to make you look worse as a player. Stephen A. said Aaron Rodgers should really be considering this position of the next host of Jeopardy if they offer it to him. This could be a $40 million a year job.
Not only that, I'm talking like 20 years of just... I mean, it could be a long, deal for him.
Put together 40 times 20. Jeez. God, cha-ching to the bank. You would preserve your body. You now would be in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure this would open up way more doors for you doing this. Movies, shows.
Of course, yeah.
I mean, look at how Michael Strahan, look at the direction he went, man, and look what he does nowadays. By the way, round of applause. Congratulations to Michael Strahan for fixing that gap. His teeth look phenomenal now.
It was not real.
Oh, what's not real? The gap?
He did have a gap, but that whole thing was fake.
The new tooth?
Yeah, that's what I heard. Am I wrong or right?
No, I think he really got one of that work done where they actually put in.
We got to look at that.
Okay, we got to look at that. I mean, if so, Michael Strahan, please fix that gap. You are a multi-millionaire radio or TV personality. Like, there's just
pissing
no.
Off Corey.
There's just, huh?
I said, yeah, get it fixed. You're pissing off Corey.
Like you said, if it's not real, if it's not really fixed, just Michael Strahan, you're a multi-millionaire. Just fix it. That's it, man. Just fix it. Hey, no hate towards anyone out there that has man, I feel like you can't say shit nowadays without offending someone.
You can't.
I mean, guys, I'll tell you, I've got 2 irregular pupils because I got hit in the eye with a badminton birdie my freshman year of high school in Massachusetts on my 15th birthday party. I had to wear an eye patch for the summer, okay? I had to wear an eye patch, M3. Okay?
You look like a pirate pimp.
Let me tell y'all, if I could fix the pupil so they both are the same size again, I would. I do not have that money for corrective octal pupil.
Can that be fixed, though?
I don't know, and I don't even remember what the term is called.
I know it's open, right? It just stays open?
Yeah, like one is just bigger. And
so how does light mess you up?
No.
When it's dark?
You know what? I guess I've never really gone back to an optometrist ever since that injury and we got everything, just ever since we got everything taken care of. Well,
Yeah.
once the eye healed and everything, we didn't need to go back or do anything. So I truly don't know if I can fix that or not fix it. I'm just saying if I had the money, I would look into it. You know what I mean? Because I do look kind of crazy.
Yeah, sometimes
I see
I'm like,
some
oh,
pictures
shit.
I take. Yeah, man. And I'm always just nervous for getting pulled over at night by a cop and a cop being like, what are you on? And I'm like, sir, I would honestly, like we can call my doctor right now. I'm on nothing.
I'm half-baked.
All right, man. Let's wrap up the pod a little bit with another song. We got to show some love to our, local talent out here in SA.
Yes.
But this is a guy that I recently got introduced to. I forgot how I saw his music, but he's named Samurai Duck out of SA. He's got a really cool project out called Quarantine and Chaos. It dropped this past October. But I'm really vibing to this one. Mondo, hit the horns real quick. We got some music for y'all right now. Samurai Duck, Gabby Annalise, Jay Angel. This is called Stylin'.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm styling, Bitch, I'm styling. These new Gucci shades got me wildin', got me feeling like I'm up on an island. Armani tux late and I'm styling, diamonds on me blinding.
Bitch, I'm styling. These new Gucci shades got me wildin', got me feeling like I'm up on an island. Armani tux late and I'm styling, diamonds on me blinding.
We back in effect, yeah. We ain't a wreck, yeah. 2 guns to protect, yeah. Then I started off in the back, yeah. Versace all on my shirt, yeah. Started from the bottom for the dirt, yeah. Gave a good dick and it hurt, yeah. Skied it all up on the shirt, yeah. Exo space with a perk, yeah. Came back from the dead, yeah. All dirty set with the bread, yeah. Sexy won't get she give head, yeah. Bad little bitch color red, yeah. Fingers on she get fed, yeah. Diamonds so wet like a pool, yeah. Shine so hard with the crew, yeah. Outer space living like a fool, yeah. Push a big weight like a mule, yeah. Booty so big make it drool, yeah. Gucci gang, ooh, yeah. Gucci gang, ooh, yeah. Bitch, I'm styling. These new Gucci shades got me wildin', got me feeling like I'm up on an island. Armani tux late and I'm styling, diamonds on me grinding.
Bitch, I'm styling. These new Gucci shades got me wildin', got me feeling like I'm up on an island. Armani tux late and I'm styling, diamonds on me blinding.
Diamonds on me blinded, yeah. VVS and it's shining, yeah. Keep me dog, know I'm styling, yeah. Put me on, know we wildin', yeah. Back to the bank, Benji's the face. Double it up, stack it up in a day. Murder the B48, this a case. Fuck us so good, leave it up in the brace. Look at me flex, my name is Jay. Came here for something, let's get to the cake. They on the run while I'm beating the race. While I'm up on the drive, moving through with no brakes. Not my money to waste my time. And if it's work, better hit my line. All dope shit running through my mind. One thing certain can stop my shine. Okay, that's just okay. Doing it all cause it's my own thing. No stress about no names. Can't revert right to my old ways. Can't think about old days. Styling and swagging in my own lane. Never switched, I'm in a good place. I'm in a good place, yeah. bitch, I'm styling. These new Gucci shades got me wildin'. Got me feeling like I'm up on a island. Armani tux laid and I'm styling. Diamonds on me blinding.
Bitch, I'm styling. These new Gucci shades got me wildin'. Got me feeling like I'm up on an island. Armani tux laid and I'm styling. Diamonds on me blinding.
Once again, that's Samurai Duck, Gabby Annalise, J Angel, Stylin', available on all platforms. Yes.
Dope.
San Antonio, man, pushing the culture forward. I see it.
I love it.
I see it. I was just speaking with the host of U3 Radio, DJ Baby Blue Diamond. I had her on my show this past Friday.
That's
And
right.
We were just talking about, San Antonio scene is lighting up. It's just gonna take one or two to set this shit off.
Yep.
And I think
I
we're
believe
gonna.
that.
And I think we're going to finally get to that Houston, Dallas, even Austin platform. We fell behind, but I think we're going to get there. But once again, that was definitely go check it out. Local San Antonio music, hip hop, Samurai Duck, Gabby Annalise, J Angel, Stylin'. And I will tell y'all, Gabby Annalise's name has been buzzing around social media. I even had to give her a follow because I don't want to be late on this shit. I don't like to be sleeping. You know what I mean? So,
I hear you, man.
But yeah, man, I mean, that's it for us. Unless you have anything else, I'm good.
No, I'm good, man. Got to take care of a whole bunch of projects this week.
Yo, man, you got a lot going on, man. New car, new dishwasher coming in.
Shut up. You're killing me, man.
Probably your little your payment from Madeira and Pfizer. I mean, that's going to be coming in.
Whatever.
For you too. So, man, I'm so excited for you. I'm so happy for you. All right, but yeah, that's it for us. Once again, this was episode 6 of the Mackinnon Podcast. I'm Corey Mack. He is DJ M3. And until next time,
Yeah.
y'all stay safe.
Peace.